Hello and welcome to HanaMate. In this video I want to show you how I created this window shop decoration. So I had some foam core. I like to recycle, upcycle, use what I have. And I did have this foam core. I usually don't like working with it because it is synthetic material, it's polyester like or styrene. I would prefer a cardboard. However, I had this and this seemed like a good project to use it for. So I pre-draw the shape of the mushrooms and then I cut it out with X-Acto knife. By the way, that's part of the process that I did not enjoy. Of course, I am always afraid I will cut myself, which I did not, but I cut myself next day on a piece of dish that broke. Anyhow, I also don't like the fact that little pieces of the foam core are kind of falling off and then you have them all over the house. Not really, you can clean up, right? But it's not my favorite material to work with. However, it is very usable, it is somewhat user friendly, and it does last a long time. So this is how I pre-cut the mushrooms. Do you see the edges? They are falling off. And then I dove into painting. So this is the final result. I am painting them on the mushrooms on both sides because one side will be seen from outside and the other one from inside, right? I felt it would be kind of sad if they are white on the inside. So I am using just regular acrylics again that I have. I am using this motion up and down, right? Because that's the stem of the mushroom and it seems it will elongate it, and then I will show you how I added a little bit more structure. But basically I had fun mixing different colors, making the stem not white but a little bit of brown in it, and adding a little bit of texture wherever I can. By the way, I am not very good at drawing. I never trained. I took a few very basic classes here and there for fun, and I enjoy it. And I'm really realizing how much you can add if you know what you are doing. But to me, it is sort of learning process and observing others. So as you can already see, I think I added a decent edges that kind of add the almost a 3D look, right? And there's a little bit of dirt here, but I would like you to encourage, if you are planning to do some kind of project like this, just go for it. I was a little hesitant, I was a little tiny, delaying it, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to do it this way instead of going online and purchasing stickers or window decals. I really enjoyed this. It was about, I don't know, over 1 hour, maybe 2 hours of escape for me. And I had great time. I was watching my favorite show and I was really enjoying experimenting with the, wow, that's bright. By the way, it's not that bright in real life. The camera did something. But the head of the mushroom, I am basically going horizontally from side to side, and I'm putting a little bit of curve on the brush strokes, and then I will add darker colors to the edges and here and there, and a little bit lighter color, and then the polka dots. So I hope I am better with my hands than with my words. So I hope you can kind of see what can be done, and I think it's super satisfying when you have just a plain piece of paper and paints and you can create something amazing. As I mentioned, I find it very um, satisfying and relaxing and great little escape. These polka dots, I was going to punch out polka dots like circles and glue them on, but then I decided to do this instead, and I do think it added a little bit of texture as well. I really like it. I'm very pleased. And this is how they all look like on my kitchen table. The pumpkins were fantastic too. They were so much fun to work on and add little kind of the move on it. You see this white, that's pretty cool, right? And this is the final result. This is our shop, Surveyors on Fawn, in Sharon, Massachusetts, on Fawn Street. I added some owl, I added some greenery and flowers, and I just stayed the mushrooms to the windows. So we have two windows. I don't go for very symmetrical look, but I kind of matched it a little bit. I'm very pleased. It came out great. It took me altogether maybe 3 hours, but I'm proud of the work, and kind of sending the message that we can upcycle, recycle, and create an handmade. So Prepare Some Pond is shop on 65 Pond Street in Sharon. We are open a few times a week and we sell all sorts of great treasures. If you like my ideas, you can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. Thank you for watching Hannah Made.